Hey everyone, so this is my Zoomed Paludarium. This is the bigger one. So this guy is 18 inches by 18 inches by 36. So foot and a half by foot and a half by 3 foot. Length, width, height. So the thing is pretty dang big. They also have a smaller one too, but this one's cooler. I think there's a lot cooler. So I set this thing up yesterday. It took me almost all day from going back and forth to the store a couple of times, getting other things I didn't have, and just setting the thing up the way I wanted it. Pretty much took me almost all day. It was nuts. So hopefully you guys like this. It's not 100% perfect, of course. This is my first time setting up one of these. So please judge me, but don't judge me too harsh, please. But all criticism is good. So I'm just gonna show everything that I have in here. This is not gonna be very in-depth, but it'll be somewhat in-depth, I guess. Later on, I'll make an actual in-depth video once I get actual animals in here. So there are no animals in here, so because again, I set this up yesterday all the way. So I'm just waiting for, especially the bottom, to cycle and see it's a bit cloudy. Show that off a little bit here, but it's a little bit cloudy at the moment. So we're start at the top. So I have a dual fixture here, and hope you guys can see that. So on the, I guess be the left, the more yellowish, orangish tint is the heat light, and on the right, the more whitish one is a tropical UVB light in there. Then I got my Aqueon Awuarium, which is more or less an aquarium light. But I love this thing. You can change the coloring on there. You can have whites on all the time, blues on all the time, then RGB as well. And you can do a combination of those 3 different ones. It's really, really cool. Again, I'll show that off probably more in depth the next time we make a video. When this thing has my animals and whatnot in it. Again, this is just a short. This is gonna be a shorter video. So this is the Zoomed guy. So it has the big door, big nice glass door for easy access. On into the top does come off of here, which is nice. And then up top here, real fast, you see my cords, which you hopefully cannot notice too much coming out of here, out the top. All right, so we have a whole bunch of different fake plants here. I can't remember how many I have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7, I think it is. I plan on getting at least one more for here, and at least 2 more for this side, and 1 more for behind the log there as well. So those are all just fake, but they are silk, so it will not hurt anybody. They are the nice ones, the more expensive ones. They're nice and soft, not hard plastic like the cheaper ones are. I got a couple of pieces of cork in here, so I got this giant, massive piece of cork, which I love. Got a little piece of cork back there, which you can't really see too well, but it's back there. I got actually 2 of these guys, these log things, is wood. There's one there, and you won't be able to probably see it, but there's one hiding back there as well. So I see it there. Then we got this reptile vine. This is just, I believe it's just fake. I'm 99% sure it's just fake. It looks really cool, which is actually pretty big. And that's the small version of it, but it goes from the bottom there, kind of zigzags, and it kind of leaves it in the leaves, up there, again leaves it in the moss, and back. So it's really cool. Great for animals to climb on. We got one of these. This is a leaf mist dripper type thing. I had this thing for years, just sitting in my storage, little storage thing I have here. So what it's supposed to do is, technically you're supposed to have a drip come up here, have it attached to a pump, and drip water, pump water up here and drip. Problem is my pump is all the way down here. You won't be able to see it, but it's all the way down there, and it just isn't strong enough. So what I had to do is modify it a little bit, so now it actually comes out here. Still looks cool, just not as cool, sadly. Those pumps can be expensive too. But the pump I just had in my storage as well. Let's see. And I got a couple of live plants here. So the one back there, this guy right here, that is the rabbit's foot fern. And then I got one here, right there. That is called a mini atom ivy. These are from Walmart. They were $3 or $4 each. These need medium light, so I'm hoping that they'll do good in here. So I got a couple of live plants. Alright, then we got some moss. So this is actual moss. And underneath this is frog moss. So underneath the frog moss, there's actually more of that moss. Actually, the entire bottom of my tray here is actually lined with it, but you just can't see it too well. Then again, this is frog moss here, which I need to keep more moist than it is right now, but that's a different story, I guess. And again, you can see my dripper, which is actually on pretty much full blast. It's more just running a little bit of a waterfall-y, but not really waterfall-y dripper effect. I like it. Makes you have to tinkle though. Alright, then on the bottom here, so again, it's a little bit cloudy. You won't be able to see everything. Sorry about that, but got a couple of live plants here. I got a hiding cave in the back. We got some moss on a vine up front here. Kind of somewhat entangled it on the fake vine. Got a big piece of driftwood. So driftwood starts down here and it goes all the way up here. So in case there's if reptile gate falls in the water, they can get out there. And then too, I also have this vine that comes out of the water. So some does fall into the water. And again, I'm sorry this is going to be really hard to see, but I got some rocks here, some slate. And then this is maybe a good thing, but you won't be able to see. The best is, there's got some moss falling in there, and you get that out. I got this hose here, which is for the pump and the dripper. In the back, I have a heater, I have a aquarium filter, and I have the pump. And then there's one more of these vine mosses, the live ones, and then a moss ball as well, which I don't know how well they're going to do in the darkness back there, which is kind of a problem with this type of paludarium with the platform, is that it kind of hides things from the light. So I figure something out with that. Maybe think it's some hidden LEDs, stick them down there or something. And I should have shown this off, but there is actually, it's the Exoterra paludarium platform here. Can't really see it, which is a good thing, but it's just a black platform there, and there's some legs down here. Once it clears up, you'll be able to see it better. It's not really something you want to see anyway. Then I am using some red plant stones for the bottom, and actually I also have some in the platform. Yeah, so that is my setup at the moment. Again, I'm going to be getting some more plants for the sides here. I might turn down my dripper a little bit. You can actually see it gets water everywhere. And you guys can't really see that, but there's some on the glass there. A whole bunch of actually dried up water spots. And maybe, like I said, I'll get some for the bottom to be able to see that better and give the plants some more light, but we'll see. Yeah, so that is my initial setup of this. Video is actually a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, this is not professionally done or anything, but I think it looks actually pretty decent. It's my first time setting up a paludarium, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be putting in here. I guess if you have some suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I'm really not sure what I'm going to put in here for anywhere in here. I know a lot of times they use anoles. You can use like the long-tailed lizards, I believe, as well. You can do like some crusties. So again, this is 18 by 18 by 36, so it is a good size setup here. Now, yeah, so let me know what you guys would suggest for this paludarium, and if you have any suggestions on changing it up a little bit. I don't know if I'll be able to or not at this point, but if you do, let me know. Again, criticism is good, just don't be hateful, please. I just don't need any really mean comments. Alright guys, thank you all very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.